Okay, so we're warming up 2 cups of water here for 1.5 minutes. We're going to show you guys how to make your own bread. Here is the same, Here is the same stuff used to make blonde brownies with Heath candy inside. Not the most healthy because of the candy, but it is damn good. Everybody has to indulge themselves every now and again, kind of like that. You see the PB there, the Dead Short, and the Kincannon Merlot wine. That's indulgence, baby. Okay, so now we're going to tune in to my beautiful wife, and she is going to show us how to make your own homemade bread.
Okay, so I got 5 cups and a 1/4 cup of flour, and I'm going to put in
5 1/4 cup of flour.
Put in 4 tablespoons of sugar.
4 tablespoons of sugar.
2.
There's our warm water.
3. 4. And then I'm going to put in 1.5 teaspoons of salt.
1.5 teaspoons of salt. I like it better when you say it.
I'm using a 1/2 teaspoon because it fits better in the salt shaker.
That's why that's always empty.
Okay, and then I'm going to put in 1.5 teaspoons of instant or SAF, instant, S-A-F, instant yeast.
Okay, so let's just show them the label on the yeast here.
This is a cheap kind.
Fast rising yeast. Okay, gluten free.
Okay.
I would recommend the gluten free for your health for 1, and for 2 for something like a brittle bread, like what a English muffin would be like. Okay, you might want to put some gluten in there. Then my daughter just snuck a vape. You might want to put some gluten yeast in there to make more fluffy bread, which would be a sandwich bread.
Okay. And we use extra virgin olive oil for everything. And we're going to put 1.5 tablespoons of, it says oil, so you can really use anything, but I use olive oil. And then next we're going to put in the water.
Uh-oh. Here comes the terrorist. We have a domestic terrorist. You got something to say, chump? Huh? You got something to say? Look, he learned the laws of gravity. Look at that. Look at that.
I got baby.
Yeah, that's the baby.
I got you.
Okay, stir.
Now we're just mixing it up.
With the help of our daughter.
She always likes to help. What happened to that little pink table?
It's over there.
You want to do that on the pink table?
Here. Start it, sister.
Okay.
Okay.
Here she goes.
The best stirring.
And go, baby.
Okay.
What's that water?
What's next?
The water?
Add the water and stir it up.
Baby.
Okay.
he's good.
Do we need a mixer for this?
Nope. You can use your hands.
Alright.
You don't have to have a mixer. Spoon or your hands or whatever you want. I put,
There it goes. No, let him get in there. He's fine.
That's good. Stir it up, sister.
Those.
You're good. You're doing good. You're such a good helper.
One other thing that I want to mention as well is if you are worried about your health, make sure that the boy washes his hands first. And 2, check the ingredients in your flour. Okay? Look up the ingredients that are in your flour and make sure that you're eating the things that are safe for you. Now, some people might say ask your doctor, but you can ask yourself. You know, Google's a really powerful tool, and it will tell you anything you need to know about the ingredients that are in your food. I can't stress the importance of that enough. Most people just go to the grocery store, they buy stuff, and they don't even think about the ingredients in there. Okay, you guys, don't fight about it, okay? Yes, they're getting into that stage.
In case you're wondering.
Yeah, right? It wasn't hard to see.
Hello.
But check those ingredients on the stuff that you buy. You might be surprised.
Okay, now we're gonna,
You might be inclined to make your own food.
put some flour
If you really care about your health and the health of your family. Okay, so next thing we did was, or she did, excuse me, she put some flour on a large cutting board.
And we're gonna take this. You gonna take the spoon, sis? Try to get all the dough out. It's gonna be sticky, so you just wanna do the best you can, I guess. There you go. Or do like he does and just grab a piece and like. Alright.
You having fun with that, dude? I think he is. You got enough flour in there? Here's flour.
I got some in here. I'm good.
Put some flour in there.
Yay. There you go.
There's nothing in there, Kim. Don't let her fool you like that.
Just gonna take it.
Okay, so now what we're doing,
Is we're folding it a couple times just to make sure we get it all mixed in, and afterwards we're gonna split it in two and let it sit for 25 minutes, and it'll rise, and then when it's done rising, you can stick it in the oven and you can
whoa, dude. You just learned the law of gravity again. Everybody's watching you, man. You gotta toughen up. You're gonna be alright there, Chubba Wubba. Eat it! Okay, so now we've split it in half.
or what you think is half.
This eyeball is fine.
Not always one of them seems to be bigger than the other one.
Well, Kenny's got some on his hand if you need more.
Okay, now what I do is I stick one, because I only have one loaf pan, so I stick it in a loaf pan for 25 minutes and then put the other one in the loaf pan when I'm done cooking the other one. If that makes any sense. So, that's it.
So now it just sits there by itself in the air like that? Or don't you have to cover it?
Yeah, you have to cover it. And once you're done doing what you want to
So
do.
we'll cover it and we'll let it sit for 25 minutes. Okay.
So good.
That's part of the reason why you needed to have warm water, is to help the help it rise. Okay, so now it's covered under the kitchen towel, and we'll be back in 25 minutes. Okay, picking up where we left off, it's been 25 minutes. The bread has risen some.
There's going to pick it up and put it in here and put it in the oven.
And we have preheated the oven to
350. 350 for where we are. We have to do it for 35 minutes.
okay.
So it says 25 minutes, but we have to do it 10 minutes more.
Okay.
Put it in there like that.
The bread has risen. Okay, that's pretty much it.
I'll just put
And I will get back in 25 minutes. Sorry, I meant 35 minutes. How many minutes, honey?
35.
Okay, 35. I almost got a spanking while you guys weren't watching. There it is. A loaf of bread. She's going to come in here. She's going to tell me it needs to go in there for 10 more minutes. I'm just kidding. That's it, guys. That is as easy as it is to make bread. Make your own bread, guys. You get you a breading knife. Every knife set has one. You can cut this up. You can make hamburgers. You can make sandwiches. This bread is not sandwich bread. This bread is more like an English muffin. But it is the most healthy bread you're going to get. And you have the satisfaction of knowing that you did it yourself. Okay? So now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to set it off over here, which I need 2 hands for, so... And there you have it. The before and the after. See, like I said, it's brittle. Okay. When you're eating this with a sandwich, the bread can and probably will fall apart. But, like I said, it's the satisfaction. You're eating the most healthy. And you also are eating the bread that you made yourself.